Hello Gemini, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is the December overall reading. The intention here is to basically keep the reading open and see what kind of messages Spirit has for you for this month. So any area of your life that requires attention that is highlighted will be shown through this reading, okay? Be it career, finances, your overall spiritual, personal growth, or any other area, okay? In December, we have an eclipse on the 26th, which can be quite crucial for a lot of us, as I feel like it will create room for what's to come in 2020. And since it's in Capricorn, it can affect the areas of life which have to do with your material gains, with career, finances, with your overall quality of life, okay? And even father issues, things like that. So let's see what your reading shows. I just want to thank everyone out there who has been supporting the channel through your lovely comments, encouraging and supportive messages, emails, and welcome aboard all the newbies who've joined this channel. Thank you for your support. So let's begin the reading with some oracle cards that I have picked out for your energy. This will give us the overview of what's to come in December, as well as any guidance from Spirit, okay? So let's start. We have Strength. This card has been coming up a lot in most of the readings that I've done so far for December. Rebirth, okay? There's the new beginning that we were speaking about. Adjacent possibilities, okay? The thinking man, interesting. Building blocks. This has also been quite a repetitive card in most of my readings of late. Then we have mending, interesting. And truth be told, okay. Definitely a new chapter, a new direction that you will be heading to or starting off in the month of December. I see you laying the foundation for something new, something that you are perhaps starting from scratch. It's almost like you're like this rebirth card here. It is almost like you're starting from a very nascent stage again in some particular area of your life. With the number 46 here, 28 here, we have two tens here, which do speak about endings and new beginnings, and a chapter in your life closing and a new one starting in that particular area of your life, okay? I feel like there are doors opening up for you, but these doors, I feel, require some kind of honesty, in the sense that you need to come to terms with what it is that you actually really authentically want. And I feel like when you acknowledge that, when you are open to that, Spirit is going to open that new door, that new possibility for you. It is perhaps something that you haven't considered before. This could very well be in lines of your career and finances, okay? And maybe even your soul purpose, maybe what you are meant to do in this lifetime, okay? I feel like this is something that you have perhaps been hiding. It's perhaps something that's been on at the back of your mind for a really long time, but you haven't had the strength to actually consider this option or this route or this path, okay? But now I feel like it's going to be as clear as day to you that you need to consider this particular path, which you haven't considered before, which you haven't perhaps had the courage to consider before, okay? And that's going to be a big breakthrough in your life, I feel. And for some of you, I feel like you're going to perhaps start something fresh, or restart something with someone who is likely an air sign like you, okay, which is a fellow Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. But I am seeing this feminine energy that you are perhaps mending with, okay? Could be your mother, could be your sister, could be or some other, or it could be your own feminine side, okay? Something that you have perhaps not really been in touch with, or not really fully embraced, okay? That is what I'm getting here for you. But there is a strong possibility that there's been some kind of a relationship from your past that went astray, that you have the opportunity now in December to mend, to start from scratch again, and to build a really strong foundation for this time, okay? So that the same thing is not repeated. So those are your messages to begin with. This is a really good start. I'm just going to leave these cards here for you, so you can take a look at them for the rest of the reading. And we will begin with the tarot reading. As I said, we're keeping this open, so let's see what kind of messages Spirit has in store for you. Okay, so the question we're asking is, what does Gemini need to know for December? What can they expect in the month of December? What is coming ahead for them? Okay, and we have two cards here which came out together. We have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay. And the King of Pentacles. Where is the King of Pentacles? Okay. You're definitely ending some kind of a chapter, okay? I see you walking towards something new, something unexplored. This is the adjacent possibilities energy for me, okay? Where you have been considering only one option until now, but now you're coming to the realization that you have more options. You have a lot more to explore. I see the Eight of Cups also as the seeker, someone who is going on this expedition to look for that ninth cup, knowing very well that they have invested a lot of time and effort and energy and emotions into these 8 cups, but there is still something missing, something that they are seeking, and they are now moving ahead into a path that is rather unknown, but willing to take that risk. And with the eclipse here, with the sun and the moon, it is definitely something crucial. This could happen somewhere around the eclipse, like I said, the 26th of December. So keep an eye out for that here. We have the Queen of Cups here. Another cup, perhaps searching for that person or that ninth cup, like I said. Lots of characters showing up in your reading, Gemini. This is interesting. Tell me more, please. What does Gemini need to know? Okay. We get the Magician, followed by the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Let me pull some more cards out and then we'll start. I'm sorry my voice isn't too loud here because I have a bit of a throat congestion. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Can we clarify that, please, guys? Okay, and the Five of Wands. Interesting. Can you get one more card, please? Why is the Queen of Cups and the Queen of... Okay. And the Three of Wands. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. This again is movement, okay? Much like the Eight of Cups, moving away from something that was rather tumultuous, unsettling, and now moving into a more harmonious, balanced, peaceful environment, okay? Carrying only what you have learned, not any of the baggage, okay, that comes with any of the struggles that you may have been through, okay? And I can see that you definitely have been through some struggles, Gemini. There's a lot of duality and choices to be made here. I am seeing that with the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like even though there are a few challenging cards here, like the Five of Wands and even to some extent the Four of Pentacles, what I am seeing here is that you are actually protecting yourself. You are laying down a strong foundation in your personal life, in the sense that you're not letting anybody take you for granted, is what I'm seeing. Okay, I see that in the past perhaps you may have struggled with that. Usually this card, the Four of Pentacles, talks about somebody who's quite guarded or stingy, miserly, but that is not what I'm feeling here. I feel that you are setting up boundaries. You are putting up boundaries, firm boundaries for yourself, okay? Not getting into drama, keeping yourself a bit isolated away from any kind of drama that's been surrounding you in your life. And I can see that with the Six of Swords here as well. You are moving ahead, moving past any kind of drama that's been surrounding you in your life, okay? This could be your personal life, as in your family and relationships. It could be even your career, okay, or your workplace. I am seeing that you are going to make some major considerations in December regarding your path ahead. You've definitely come to a place of no return in the way that you think, the way that you approach situations. I feel like there's been a massive transformation as far as your inner world is concerned, and now there are things that you do not want to put up with anymore. I feel like you are coming into your own. You are recognizing your strengths, your abilities, and you're taking pride in that, okay? And this is like you are focusing on what it is that you really, really want in your life. And that is the biggest question that you're going to ask yourself in the month of December. A lot of you may actually be considering traveling or moving, even relocating overseas or to another city or town or another state perhaps in your own country, okay? Take it as it resonates. And I feel like you're making this firm decision now to focus on your priorities, your wealth, your prosperity, and your emotional health, okay? Your emotional and mental health. That is what is becoming your priority now in the month of December. I feel like you're laying solid foundations, like I said, and standing on firm footing when it comes to your beliefs, your stand, your stance, okay, and not putting up with anything that is trying to distract you or deter you from your goals, from what you want to achieve, okay. There could be a little bit of not struggle, but a bit of a struggle when it comes to managing your time. I feel you're gonna have a lot to do. I feel like you're gonna be super, super busy in the month of December. And a lot of what you do may actually involve making decisions and making choices or juggling between different things. Okay, that's going to perhaps spread you a little thin when it comes to your time and your effort and your energy. Okay. Perhaps someone like the King of Pentacles, who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is bringing forth some kind of opportunity to you that is perhaps something that you have been waiting for, okay? Something that you associate your goals and ambitions with, and something that brings you a lot of fulfillment, okay? That is what I'm feeling. I feel like you are now moving into a direction that that is completely new to you, first of all. And I feel like this kind of confidence is also new to you. It's a bit like you're not putting up with anything that is going to, like I said, deter you in any way and put you down in any way. And you are prioritizing your emotional health, your ambition, your goals, your fulfillment in all of the areas of your life. Be it your finances, your career, your work life, what kind of work you want to do, and also with respect to relationships, okay? Definitely, there's been something that you have been waiting for since quite some time, and you may even be turning your back over something that you thought you wanted, but now you realize that there is something else perhaps that is more lucrative, something that is more in line with what you want and who you really are, okay? Something that you really resonate with. This could be, again, in terms of your work life or your relationships, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign as well. It is quite likely that you are, perhaps for some of you, I'm even feeling like if you are a student or you're still living with your parents, I feel like you may be moving away from your parents and trying to, start a life of your own, start afresh and stand on your own 2 feet. It's going to be a bit of a struggle initially, but I feel like you're going to eventually have your feet firmly on the ground, okay? So it is going to initially, I feel, be a little unsettling for you, especially for those who are resonating with this message, okay? I'll just leave this out here and ask for any specific messages. Let's ask for career and finances. What can they look forward to when it comes to career and finances? What's happening in career and finances in December, please, for Gemini? Okay. We have another court card here. Interesting. Okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, and these two cards came out like this, okay? Which is really interesting. We have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. You have the High Priestess. Work, life, career and finances for Gemini for December, please. Oh, okay. There it is. Your new beginning. We have the Empress, the Fool and the Ten of Wands. Wow. Gemini, here's what I'm seeing. December is going to be quite significant for you, in the sense that you definitely are, here is the ending and the new beginning that we were seeing initially in your oracle cards as well. So I feel like for a lot of you this has something to do with your work life, your career. Okay, some of you could even be starting a business of your own that's going to require a lot of nurturing, a lot of patient energy. Okay, and I'm seeing that you are now cutting through any kind of limitations that you may have imposed on yourself or others may have imposed on you. I'm hearing expectations as well. So I feel like anyone who, this could be a feminine figure, a female figure, a mother, or I have to say that because we do have two very nurturing motherly energies here. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, and at the bottom of the deck we have Temperance. So there's definitely that mending and resolving of conflicts and healing happening in your life. Okay, and it could have something to do with your career as well, in the sense that at the very least I feel like it has affected the way you work and the way you earn money, and the way you prosper, basically how comfortable you feel in your own skin, how confident you feel of yourself. Okay, I feel like you are being led by your heart, by your intuition now, and you're going to finally start something that you really, really love doing. Okay, it is perhaps something that you are not familiar with, but you need to really take this risk. That is what your heart is leading to. It is going to bring in a new chapter, a new cycle, but like I said, it's going to require a lot of patient and nurturing energy as well. You may not make a lot of money initially, but it's going to be sufficient for you to take care of yourself. Okay, and it's going to require a lot of hard work. The Ten of Wands I don't see necessarily as a bad card, especially not in a career reading. It just requires you to put in a lot of effort, I feel, and especially if you are starting something new, I feel like this is going to be required. It is a necessity. And for those of you who are considering starting your own business, it makes all the more sense that you are breaking through some kind of stigma or like I said, self-imposed limitations, and starting something new that you are willing to put in a lot of effort into. Okay, so this looks exciting, Gemini. Overall I feel like this is a really, really good energy of transition, moving forward, starting something new, having your own energy, your own confidence back, and completely recognizing yourself for what it is that you are capable of doing. Okay, also being led by your heart. I'm going to remind you of this again. Be led by your heart. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. And whoever it is that you need to mend fences with, that you need to resolve differences with in order to move forward, perhaps if nothing else, like the Fool is someone who travels light, who doesn't carry any baggage, and if you need to forgive someone, if that is required just to move on, I feel like it'll be a good idea for you to do that, because it will help you travel light, okay, without any baggage, without any grudges, without any sort of resentment, okay. So consider these adjacent possibilities that I feel like Spirit is definitely going to show you. You might even get some kind of intuitive hits, some insight into what it is that you should be doing, and definitely some cutting through of previously imposed limitations or expectations, and finally being led by your heart, but by what you really want to do, okay. So really exciting. Let me know if this resonates with you, Gemini. I look forward to your comments, and stay clear of any sort of drama, okay. And I feel like things are also going to come to light. If anything that has been if anything has not been in your favor, or anything that has kept you bound up for some reason, or anything that you couldn't see through, okay, any kind of facade or drama, okay, I feel like that truth is going to come to light as well, okay. So I wish you all the very best for December. Let me know how this resonates with you, and yeah, I will be doing your love story reading as well, so you can check that out if you are interested specifically in love messages. So take care and God bless, and I'll see you again in another video. Okay, bye bye.